Morning.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us here.
Yeah. Welcome if you are a first-time viewer. We would love for you to join us every morning. We have these every morning. Let us know where you're watching from. You know, we have friends in northern Michigan, which is our area that we cover with news and weather, but we have friends everywhere.
I hate to use the words always and never, but I say we usually have fun.
We always have fun. No, always.
Oh, you are going to go with the word always?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Even when I feel a little bit, you know, down or stressed, the Facebook Lives are fun.
So you always have fun. Okay.
I always do. Do you? Maybe it's different for Brendan.
I guess so. I'm just going with what Gib
I
told me.
Gib has been having a fun morning all morning. He tries to have fun with us.
Any comments for our friends? Any messages, Gib?
He checked
Good morning, Facebook friends.
Checked on the snow depth outside our station when it was lake affecting earlier.
Gib is our morning show director, so that's who we're talking to.
Yeah.
We're already getting
He's
comments.
the voice in my head. Usually we have Sarah, our producer's voice in my head during TV. So a little fun behind the scenes is that we always have someone talking to us as we're talking, especially weather. Anchors, you guys do your reads and stuff, but sometimes producers and directors could talk to you.
Yep. Yep. We're
It's a
appreciating
talent.
already getting guesses here for the weather quiz.
Yeah. Well, I saw it through some of the clouds, and I put it in a mental note for me because this is always a good weather quiz. Makes it an easier Tuesday for me. And I was like, oh, I know it's almost the 12th. It's like, I know that's when the full moon happens. And so I saw it, and then my weather watcher kind of ties in with the weather watchers when they also talk about it in their reports. So Pete and Beulah said he saw the hazy, almost full moon this morning, too.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll talk about the weather quiz. We're talking about winter storm, a winter storm on the way, multiple rounds of snow on the way with that. And this weekend, Brendan, I know it's a holiday weekend for some. We're talking about another system impacting perhaps the holiday travel for people. So
Always preparing that one.
Yeah, you got to look ahead, you know. I hate to say this, but, you know, looking at research, people want to know the next weather maker, right? So it's our job to tell you. Yeah. And if I were everybody else who doesn't look at weather every day, I would want to know too. But I do look at weather every day.
No lies detected.
No lies detected. All right. And I know today, or at least tomorrow, I know the birds have been active outside like crazy to the point where like they are just taunting Stella outside, and every time there's another snowstorm, the birds seem to be a bit more active as it's storming. So maybe we'll see a little bit more bird activity outside too with this.
It's the one time Stella's not focusing on, well, she might be focused. I was going to say not focused on eating, but she actually may want to eat the bird. I don't know.
I think so. It's the cat instinct. Because she was doing her little clicky noises yesterday. But she's right by so the food bowl is right by the slider door. So we're still close to the food. Thinking
she's
about
never too far away.
Never too far away. No. It's always in sight, or at least in earshot for her. And yeah, the birds have been coming on the balcony, like literally taunting her up to the window. Like they're now walking up to the window. So she's like,
Is that what she sounds like?
Yes, it's like the clicky thing they do. I don't know what it's called, but their animal instinct kicks in.
When Benji the dog sees turkeys, he makes noises too.
Does he like kind of growl though?
No, I think just wants to play.
Oh.
I don't think the turkeys want to play with
him. He's like, come play.
And they say no.
They're not about it, no. No. Benji is a ferocious beast. Speaking of Benji, we might see about a Benji or more tall in snow in Port Huron, so we'll show you that.
How tall is Benji's? Probably about that tall.
Okay, so, maybe a little bit. Maybe a Benji then.
Yeah, it's about him.
Yeah.
About yay long and that little bench.
A little one.
Little bench,
yeah. He'll blend in with the snow.
Oh, he does. That's why my mom has to put a jacket on him, a coat.
Yeah, will disappear.
He would disappear, yeah.
No joke there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my neighbor had a white dog, and we were in Idaho, so the dog would just disappear into the backyard. Yep. Well, we had a fenced-in backyard, so.
Couldn't go too far, thankfully, yeah.
You can only go so far there. All right, so we'll talk weather quiz fun and then the forecast. So February's full moon is right around the corner. It's going to peak around this time tomorrow morning. I think it might be a bit too cloudy to even try to see it, but trust me, it will be up there and it will be full. So do you think it's called the snow moon, the cold moon, or the Valentine's moon?
We'll find out.
Yes. All of our friends got this one. We won't talk about Brennan.
So I'm not your friend? Is that what you're saying?
I said a lot of our friends.
Oh, I thought you just said our friends.
I said a lot of our friends.
Okay, I missed the a lot of.
Yes.
Okay.
And
All
then
right. So we're good? We're on good
Brennan
terms?
is included as friend, but the friend that maybe didn't get this one.
It's me. I didn't get it right. We'll see if our friends do.
You are still a friend and coworker.
Good.
I know. You're really nervous.
I was sweating over here.
Yeah. It is hot in here, though.
It's a little warm, yeah.
It is. All right, so we'll talk about the three big things. So today, if you are heading out and about, it will be cold. We're looking at temperatures at or below normal today and through the end of the week. Most of our temperatures will remain in the teens and 20s, and even tonight's going to be a very cold evening. Couple of chances for snow. So as I mentioned, that winter system moving in Wednesday, that's tomorrow. And then weekend travel plans, if you have any travel plans for President's Day weekend, we are looking at snow around. I know it's also a big ski weekend for some, so if you do have outdoor plans for skiing, it could be a good weekend for that, but at least the travel-wise, just take caution on the roads. Quiet weather expected for Valentine's Day. If you have any plans with a special someone, it's looking like no issues. We will see temperatures mainly in the 20s, maybe late snow. Most of that will hold off until Saturday with that next round of snow. So we are waking up to lake effect snow. That's a closer look at where we're seeing it. So portions of Emmett County into Charlevoix, Otsego, the usual suspects, Ansherman and Kalkaska, because we're under that northwesterly wind early this morning. And then a few light snow showers in a Grand Traverse. Even Manistee and Benzie could see some light flurries around. Temperatures on the cold side, Sault Ste. Marie is 5 below zero right now, 6 above in Newberry, 1 above zero in Oscoda, 5 in Grayling, and the warm spot. Warm is very relative today, 18 in Mount Pleasant, but it does feel a lot cooler than that. We have a winter weather advisory. This is just for Luce County. This is going to expire in about an hour. That's for additional lake effect snow, some localized lake effect there. And then we have a winter storm watch. So from Alpena County down into our southeastern portions of the northern lower. I'll also zoom out since I know we have friends here from other areas. So all the way into downstate Michigan, we're talking northern Indiana into portions of northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin. So Chicago is one of those cities impacted, north of Fort Wayne, those spots impacted. I mean, even across, you could see how many alerts we have going on right now. Winter storms across the board, all the way from Colorado in those mornings stretching up to Michigan. So this is that system that we are tracking. Those southern alerts there, I'll bring it back up just to show you. Those southern alerts are from the system that will impact them. That's round 1 today. So they're seeing that snow in the Virginias and the 2 Virginias and the Carolinas. So here's a look at our holiday travel conditions. Caution today. We did see minor accumulations of lake effect snow. We are still dealing with that today. So that could make some spots slick on the roads. I did have some slick spots coming in to work early this morning. Wednesday, caution, especially if you're southeast. If you're further north Wednesday, you won't see as much snow, but it could still be a bit slick. Then into Thursday, some lake effect, especially into the early part of Thursday. So here's a look at our Tuesday. We'll see that lake effect snow. Stormcast doesn't show you the full picture of that lake effect yet again that we could see down the northern lower, so just trust that you could see some lake effect here. As per usual, always a slight chance of that, especially right now. We'll be under that northerly wind, so by the afternoon, those shoreline communities could see a flurry or two. Lake effect will wind down tonight. It will be a cold evening. We're talking about cloud cover into tomorrow. Then tomorrow afternoon, mainly around lunch, we'll start to see that snow moving in. If you are west of I-75, first you'll see it, then we'll start to see that moving across the map. So you can see the bigger picture at the state view here, even into southern Wisconsin and into northern Illinois. We're going to be dealing with that snow. So heavier snow in Detroit. Port Huron too by tomorrow night. And then snow will continue into overnight into early tomorrow morning. This is as far out as this model goes. That's a look at early Thursday morning. So I'll show you the snowfall forecast. We're going to see a light dusting of snow possible throughout the evening tonight. That's the light lake effect. Then tomorrow night around 8 o'clock, we'll see a few inches here in northern Michigan. So 2 in Traverse City, 4 in Ludington, 3 in Alpena, Cadillac, only about 2 expected in total in Sault Ste. Marie. That's including the inch that we'll probably see tonight. And then Port Huron, you're already at more than a half a foot of snow. So quite a bit of snow still falling throughout Thursday. So let's look at through Thursday afternoon in total. Southeastern counties here in northern Michigan, 6 inches in Alpena all the way down into Oscoda. So Harrisville is including that. 7 inches in Mason County and Ludington, 5 in Cadillac, 4 in Traverse City. You can see Newberry, you're only going to see about 2 inches of snow. The western UP hardly impacted by this. That's why they're not under those warnings like we are. 9 inches in Port Huron. I do think if this storm track, it hasn't really varied a whole lot. If it tracks the way we think it will, models are showing, this has even been consistent in the last few days. So about 9 inches in Port Huron for Benj. 8 in Flint, 7 in Lansing, 6 in Detroit. So we're talking a half foot of snow in Detroit, Kalamazoo, and Grand Rapids. It's going to be a tough commute, I think, into Thursday morning, because even by the afternoon, we'll still see that snow around. Valentine's Day forecast. If you have any plans, maybe you're going out to dinner, maybe a drink, it's not looking too bad. Pretty mild. We'll call it partly sunny or mostly cloudy, and then a late snow chance is still possible there. Highs mainly in the 20s. Here's a look at our highs today. Teens in the eastern upper peninsula with that scattered lake effect snow. And we'll see a mix of sun and clouds south of the bridge. A few snow showers will be possible. Lake effect, 20 over in Harrisville, 18 in Bel Air, 19 in Traverse City today, 18 in Frankfort, a few snow showers, a mix of sun and clouds, and 18 in Cadillac, 19 in Houghton Lake. Tonight will be a cold evening, as I mentioned. We're talking lows 6 below 0 in Newberry and Engadine, 2 below in Paradise, Sault Ste. Marie, Rudyard, single digits elsewhere with some scattered lake effect snow that will wind down. We're talking 1 below 0 in Atlanta and Gaylord, 2 below in Grayling, 9 in Harrisville, 3 above in Petoskey, cold and mostly cloudy, 0 in Kalkaska. You won't have a temperature. Just 0. 1 below in Fife Lake. It's going to be cold when you factor the wind chill. Even though these spots here in our southern counties are reporting single digits, it will still feel below 0 in a lot of spots when you factor the wind, the light wind tonight. So we'll see lake effect today around. More if you're in the eastern UP, light dusting into early tomorrow. Tomorrow, our next weather maker moves in, widespread system snow, then lake effect Thursday, then Friday. Calm end to the week. Then another system will impact us this weekend. As I mentioned, I forgot to put the President's Day icon on there, but it is President's Day weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paul's watching.
And he is in Rogers City.
You got it.
Yes, sir.
Jackie is not even in Michigan. She's still down south.
She's enjoying the warmth. And you know what? We'll ship some snow to you, Jackie.
Well,
Try it.
she has something else to say.
Yeah?
She said, "Good morning, my friends from northern Michigan. Update on the weather. It's a little chilly," she says. "It's only gonna go in the 60s. But the wind is terrible," she says.
Ooh.
Yep, just
Well,
telling you what she's
bundle
saying.
up, I guess. If you're feeling
Brr.
cold at 60.
Brr, Jackie.
Yeah. Get your jacket, Jackie.
Gail's with us from Kingsley, 11 degrees. It's cloudy. Dusting of snow since 6:30. Thank you, Gail.
Thank you.
Susan Lash Sims watching again from Kalkaska where it's snowing, and it's 10 degrees. It's 11 degrees at the Pleasanton Patriots Pub, according to Joel, and snowing, got about an inch. He mentioned yesterday about our ride on Saturday, but forgot to mention that on that day in 2024, it was 59 degrees.
I remember how warm it was. I was driving into work, Brendan, maybe you could have had this thought too, but just the piles of snow in parking lots are numerous compared to last year.
Yeah.
Just like even the gas station on the corner downtown, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's taking up more than half the parking lot.
Especially in the big box stores, that
Yes.
snow pile can get
Yes, like the
huge.
whole middle section of the Grand Traverse Mall. Yeah.
Yeah. He's going with snow moon, and the moon and the planets were bright last night, he says. And the birds are hammering on the deer carcass I have hanging in a tree in my backyard, he says.
Oh, okay.
And that's it from Joel for the time being. Mark is watching from Fremont, Indiana. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Paula is saying good morning from Boyne Falls, 14 degrees and snowing. Surprise, surprise, she says.
I know, you're telling me. I feel like just this broken record every week.
And I see your emojis there too, Paula. We have Tom saying good morning. We say that right back at you, Tom. Looks like about another inch of snow last night. Paula is guessing snow moon. How appropriate, she says. Susie Q is reporting 8 degrees in Frederick, 2 feet of snow. Keeps snowing. We have nowhere to put all the snow, she says.
Yeah, there's nowhere else to put it.
She's off to go be with her friends, it looks like.
Oh.
Have a great snowy day, she says.
You too.
Susan Lash Sims is guessing the snow moon. My mom is also watching. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Christine.
Saying good morning, Facebook friends. Benji's at the groomer today. So you know what tomorrow's going to be?
A very tired day.
Very tired. Boy, you guys are going to be sleeping a
Yeah,
lot. Sleeping more than
sleepy.
normal.
And you know what? It's a perfect weather for that. He can watch the snow fall and just sleep in between the snowflakes.
My mom said she misses him and can't wait to see my handsome boy.
No.
Sweet little Benj.
Mama waiting for Benj.
Yeah, they're not going to get him cut too short. Just give him a little trim. He's been pretty fluffy. He's so cute when he's fluffy.
Oh, you like when he's more fluffy?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. I know the last time he got shaved when he was up here in the summer. The
Oh, they
short
shaved-
hair is not a look for Benj,
They
and that wasn't his fault.
Shaved
but
his face way
yeah.
too short. And, yeah. Looks
You
kinda-
could see his little face
he looked
better,
kinda
but
goofy.
he was a little goof.
Joanne saying good morning. Hello. Alice is guessing snow moon, our friend and weather watcher in Alpena. It's 4. Sun's trying to come out,
Ooh.
and she has to go out today after it warms up.
Warm up, yes.
Yeah.
Highs in the teens in Alpena, Miss Alice.
Better than 4, I
Better
guess.
than single digits, you are correct. There is a positive there.
Gail is guessing snow. So is Susie Q. So is Jackie. Darlene is with us this morning from southeastern Emmett County, where it's 15 degrees. Gail said, yeah, the sun's trying to peek through the clouds, but it's cold out. And Jackie's saying it's burr, burr. Burr, burr.
Brr.
Gail's saying we'll have snowbanks until the 4th of July. Ooh. Send us pictures.
Yeah, Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know they hang on for part of the spring at least. I don't know about summer as much.
Darlene is guessing cold moon. I think that's what I guessed
Yes.
too. Our friends at the Great Lakes Bald Eagle Cam posting a link if you want to see some bald eagles.
The birds are active.
Tom is saying Joe is predicting higher snow totals last night, over a foot in Port Huron, 10 inches in Kalamazoo, and 7 inches in Traverse City.
Yeah, I think it backed off a bit from his initial, or he drug it out a bit further. I glanced at his forecast yesterday, but yeah, the variances and just a little shift further south will vary those totals a bit. So that's an ish value for all of you. Just know, give or take a few inches, it's very possible. But yeah, I think 9 is a safe bet there in Port Huron. But again, yeah, it can change. And we could see less here too. I'm saying 6 in Alpena, could be less than that.
Joel said, I've been living here since 1994. I've never had snowbanks this big.
Oh my gosh.
That says something.
Yeah.
And Jackie is off to Weight Watchers here on this Tuesday. She has a good group of friends down there, from my understanding.
Fun.
We have our friend David watching from Baltimore out east there. Schools are closing early due to the pending snow we're expecting to get starting between 1 to 3. Hopefully most people can be home before the snow takes more effect on the roads closer to sunset. It should be finishing up before sunrise tomorrow. Sounds like we're expected to receive between 3 to 5 with more snow to the south of us. Any shift in the system could change that, as Heather was just talking about.
Yep.
Tomorrow night into Thursday, they're calling for rain, but what a muddy mess that could be. I think this is the first time David has not mentioned anything about sports in his comment.
Well,
All
you know
weather
what?
today.
Not much happening in the sports department anymore. Things wrapping up.
Yeah.
things not really getting started just yet. Too early for spring training.
Yeah.
For baseball, and then, yeah, basketball. I mean, basketball's still happening and hockey, but not as much.
Does Baltimore have a basketball team? A hockey team? I'm not sure.
I don't think they have a hockey team. I don't know about basketball. I don't follow NBA.
Yeah. I'm not sure, David. I'm sorry. Gib, do you know? Ring a bell? Okay.
They don't have a team.
David is going with the snow moon, and Jackie remembers one year she had snow on her deck in the middle of May. Oh,
yeah, I see through Thursday morning. I just pulled up Joe's forecast from, and again, every model run, we get an updated, snowfall total.
Yeah.
So about 7 inches in Alpena, not far off. Traverse City saying 6. Saginaw, a foot. Yeah, Port Huron close to a foot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think models are already backing off a little bit on the snow.
Okay.
Which could be better news for the downstaters, because that is going to cause a lot of issues, I think, for the morning commute, Thursday morning. Even evening commute, too. Snow and darkness, not a good combination.
No.
We're used to it here, but I know the traffic levels and just a volume of people down there is a lot more numerous. Yeah.
Oh, Darlene has a joke.
Oh.
What do you call a ghost in the winter? Think of a movie, Heather, which may have come out before you were born. Blank the Friendly Ghost.
Casper?
Uh-huh. Yep, so you're onto something.
Okay.
So what do you call a ghost in the winter?
Casper.
Good job.
Yes. I love that.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yes.
We had that on VHS.
I think we might have actually had it on VHS. We had a VHS player in my parents' room we would use.
A lot of people did.
Yeah.
A lot of people did.
Yeah. That was still my era a little bit as a kid.
Yeah,
but we had a
find.
home computer, so we'd watch some stuff on there.
Hard to find these days, VHS player.
Yeah.
It could be in our friend's basement hanging around somewhere.
It could be if they kept it, but not many people. I mean, I know our family was switching over the VHSs to DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, in my bedroom, had a TV, a tube TV with a built-in VCR.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
My grandma, my noni, had a few of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, living large.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're all caught up, Heather.
Now we can just pull it up on our phone. It's crazy. It's crazy talk.
Yeah.
All right, so February's full moon will peak tomorrow morning. I think a bit too cloudy, but trust it will be up there. What do you think the full moon is called in this? It's beginning of February still.
Who is on board with me again? Darlene. Darlene and I think cold moon.
The snow moon. And someone said how fitting, and it is. That's why it's called the snow moon, because winter systems all around at this point, no matter where you are in the country, pretty much. So Brendan and director Gib, you two are tied this week, 1 for 2. Then we have producer Sarah and Facebook viewers tied, 2 for 2. So both undefeated. And today was Ben. And Ben joined us at 6:20, where we show you behind the scenes. Sometimes I will be fixing my hair because it is before TV time and I have to put another mic on. And then we'll show you pointing fun. You get to see where I point on the green screen in relation to where my graphics are. And then we'll talk to you and answer questions if you have some. I imagine tomorrow more people will probably be on the earlier Facebook Live.
Yes, I think you're right. Yeah, it's always fun. You can watch TV and you can watch Facebook Live at the same time.
And I've been a viewer that's been able to do that. And it's fun, even though I do this job every morning.
Yeah. David has a sports update for us.
Yes.
Baltimore does not have hockey.
Just baseball.
Nor basketball. The closest teams are in D.C., which is not far away at all.
Yeah.
This week is the 15-year anniversary when we received back-to-back big snowstorms within 3 days. First, was 30 inches.
Oh my God.
And then 3 days later, 25 inches. I don't even know what we did with all that snow. Probably just, I don't know, put it in Chesapeake Bay or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Goodness gracious.
Oh.
Actually,
wait that one out.
Probably a lot of the stuff that you don't want in Chesapeake Bay. So hopefully they didn't do that. But,
yeah.
Anyway, that's a lot of snow.
I
Holy
remember
moly.
when I was going to community college back home out of high school, we had one day, and it was finals week, where we had 31 inches of snow fall overnight on the border of Montana and Idaho. So my mom was like, do you have to go take your final? I'm like, I'm good. So we went skiing.
Yeah.
31, it came up to our waist.
That's
we were trying to
crazy.
ski through it. So
Wow.
I still remember it. It was just me and Mama.
You and Mama Bricca.
Yeah, no one else wanted. I think my sister was at school and had to be there. Brother, I think, was at work, and so was my dad. So we said,
okay.
bye.
Yep.
The girlies went.
The girls.
We almost turned around. Like, it was treacherous getting through the pass to get over to Montana. But I was like, Mom, we gotta go. We're almost there. We'll just go slow. Because the plows couldn't even keep up. So when you have that much snow, the plows really can't keep up, especially multiple rounds of more than a foot of snow.
Sandy has a question for you.
Yes?
Sandy is traveling from Lewiston to Petoskey every day. Appointments at 1 p.m. How is it looking for the rest of today and Thursday?
Today, you should be all right. A slight chance of a lake effect shower or two. Tomorrow, though? Is that what the...
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yup.
Thursday will be a fun time. Let's see. Lewiston to Petoskey?
Yes.
Lewiston is...
It's near Mile, if my geography's okay. Maybe not. Go south a little bit, maybe, or no. Oh gosh. Nope.
I mean, this is just what...
No, where's
Oh,
Lewiston? Our apologies.
WSI likes to...
No, maybe go up north.
Is it in Montmorency? Stat of Atlanta. Oh, in between Atlanta and Mayo.
So south. Why is it not showing? Oh, I think I just saw it. Zoom out a little bit. Go down. Go down. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, well, it's not going to plot it, so you get the idea. We'll just go from here, right? Is that good?
That's weird. It's not plotting.
Into Petoskey?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, a light snow shower or two this afternoon. Again, some light lake effect, nothing major. Wednesday, we'll see that snow already on the ground into Thursday morning. Let me grab, this is the Euro model. This could change too. So, no, this is not always gospel truth here. Love that I zoomed in on that map and it didn't even matter. All right, so, woo. Wednesday, you'll see that snow already on the ground, as I mentioned, as that system passes to our south. So if you are traveling, you already have snow on the ground. Keep that in mind. If you're driving into Petoskey in the afternoon, you will run into some snow, likely in Otsego County first, or if you hit the edge of southern Sheboygan, and you will see snow into the afternoon there. So take it slow. You will be driving into an area where there will be less snow. If you're traveling further south, that would be a different story. But by Thursday afternoon, you'll be seeing close to about 3 to 6 inches of snow on the ground in between. So.
Yeah, she said it's an hour and a half drive one way. She has to be there for radiation. So I'm guessing an hour and a half is probably on clear roads.
Yeah.
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 You know the drill, Sandy.
Take her
Take
slow.
it slow.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's south of Atlanta by Johannesburg. Thanks to our friends for helping us out with geography. Not sure why it's not plotting. Hopefully that helps, Sandy.
Yeah. You know, WSI will plot whatever it kind of like location-wise will automatically put on there. So we tried, but.
Give any comments for our friends?
See, the sun's trying to peek out in Gaylord.
He wants to know what's coming up tomorrow.
Oh.
Well, aren't you curious, Gib?
Well, we're live 4:30 because we'll be up. we'll join you.
Yeah.
Join us. Wake up with us.
Yeah, that'll be
4:30
fun.
to 7. And, you know, we get comments all the time. Oh, I don't have cable. I don't have cable either, but I can still watch us.
How do you do that, Heather?
UpNorthLive.com under the Watch tab, or we have our Up North Live app. You can watch us there, or the News On app. If you have a Roku TV or even phone, or News On the website. You can favorite us, or I think it's just the website you can favorite us now, not necessarily the Roku. But you can find us, WPBN, there.
Yeah. W. Paul Bunyan Network, PBN. That's what it stands for.
Whoa, Paul Bunyan Network.
Yeah. And then 6 o'clock is when we're going to have some fun. We're going to be serenaded by a quartet. And you can actually hire these guys to travel around northern Michigan to sing to your sweetheart. So how
And they
cool is
come with
that?
a gift, too, for the sweetheart.
Oh, do they? Mm-hmm. Okay.
That the price includes, I believe, a rose and maybe something else.
Okay.
But at least a rose and a song. So if you want to surprise your special someone at work or wherever they might be,
If you can track them
try
down.
it.
Yeah, so the quartet.
They've done it before here, so it's been fun. Allie Baxter did it. So Madison will be having them live in the studio.
Yes.
Singing live for us.
That'll be fun.
So you get a little taste of what you will be able to do if you want to hire them yourself.
Yes. So it'll be live tomorrow. Alice says, Sandy, have a safe trip to Petoskey.
Yes.
And Sandy says, yes, I always go slow in snowy weather. Thank you so much.
Yes, drive safe.
And thank you, friends, for watching. Even if you're not commenting, we know there are other people on the other side watching, consuming our
in.
content.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thank
Yes,
you.
thanks. Well, we'll see you here tomorrow morning. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Be blessed.